And so affinity bias is, who are we comfortable with? Who can we laugh with? Whose sense of humor appeals to me? Who can I speak in shorthand to? Who do I get along with? And who do I keep at a distance? Who am I not familiar with? Whose accent is not pleasing to my ear or difficult for me to understand? And so affinity bias causes me to have a smaller circle of influence than I might have if I were willing to expand my circle. And so what I say to my clients is, affinity bias is not going to go away. What I challenge you to think about is, who are you excluding, and what work would you need to do to bring more people in? Who is it that...
In the workplace, as simple as creating social events that women with children can't participate in because they have to be home for their kids. What are some
Yes.
other examples of how that might disadvantage some groups in the workplace?
So for example, introvert and extrovert, and when you attach that to culture, quite often you'll hear people say that people in Asian cultures are quieter, and therefore they're not always invited to speak, they're not always listened to, or people with accents that are more difficult for us to understand, people whose name I can't pronounce. And so rather than me face that, I will just avoid speaking to you. I will avoid including you. I will rationalize that you're quiet and you didn't speak up, and that's on you and not on me.
One of the things that my research is yielding is that conversational equality in team meetings is so important for ultimate psychological safety, and that managers need to find ways to invite people to share their opinion even after the fast talkers have dominated the conversation. Is that something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the simple things that leaders can do, Nina, is to go around the room, even if it's a Zoom room, and ask each person to speak without interruption. So I might start a meeting by saying, let's talk about what you're bringing to the table today, what's on your mind, and hear from every single person.
Absolutely.
Now, people think that's time consuming, but what it buys you, and I'm sure that you're on board with this, is an incredible amount of loyalty and commitment, because two things have happened. One is, I feel heard by you. And two is, you just sent a message to the entire group that everyone's voice in this room matters.